There are two types of commercial contractors: those who wait for work to find them, and those who never have to worry about their next project. In fact, 63% of contractors struggle to acquire enough quality leads to sustain their business. The difference isn't luck or connections, it's a proven system for becoming indispensable to the people who hand out contracts. I'm going to show you 5 specific tactics that put you in the second category. So grab a pen. These steps are for contractors ready to fill their pipelines today. We're talking about a networking approach that turns you into a trusted partner, not just another bidder, plus 4 other strategies that create consistent workflow. And hey, make sure to like and subscribe below so you don't miss out on any future videos from us. And also go to the link in the top of the description to grab your free guide on lead generation we've created for you. The first strategy starts with how you think about relationships. Most contractors hand out business cards and pitch services. The ones who never run out of work build up strategic partnerships by solving GC's real problems before asking for work. This changes everything about how you approach relationships in this industry. Instead of walking into a room thinking about what you can get, you start thinking about what problems you can solve for people. Most networking efforts fail because contractors focus on selling instead of solving problems for GCs. You've probably done this yourself. I have. You meet a GC at an event, shake hands, talk about your services, exchange cards, and then wonder why they never call. The reason is simple. You positioned yourself as someone who wants something from them, not someone who can help them succeed. Let me show you the specific approach that works with a real example. I looked up a city hall's planning site, spotted a GC handling medical offices, and knew their common headaches: permit delays and compliance quirks. There were a lot. Research shows medical builds have strict compliance and tight timelines, projects that slip and cost GCs tens of thousands of dollars. So I gathered a quick cheat sheet on a local code and the changes that happen within, and a supplier list, then emailed them something genuinely helpful. Now, when you contact them, you're offering value, not asking for work. The key is offering value up front through industry insights, referrals, or solutions to their challenges. Maybe you know an architect who specializes in their type of project. Maybe you've learned about new building code changes that affect their work. Maybe you can connect them with a reliable supplier they haven't worked with before. This transforms your business from a vendor into a valuable contact they actually want to hear from. Your initial contact should never be about getting work. Send them information that helps their current projects. Share an article about a technique that they could save time with, or introduce them to someone who could solve a problem they mentioned. Make their job easier first, and the work opportunities will follow naturally. Over time, this turns into a self-feeding network. GCs loop you into new bids and crack open referrals from everyone you help. The contractors who use this approach report something interesting. They stop chasing individual projects and start getting introduced to ongoing opportunities. It's pretty neat. A GC who trusts you will bring you into planning conversations for future projects. They'll recommend you to other GCs they work with. They'll think of you first when urgent situations come up. This transforms you from someone who chases work to someone GCs actively seek out when projects arise. Instead of competing with 10 other contractors on price, you're the trusted partner they call when they need your specialty done right. The work comes to you because you've made yourself indispensable to the people who hand out contracts. But here's what makes the relationship advantage even more powerful. When you combine trusted partnerships with being seen as the expert in your specific field, something interesting happens to how GCs think about you. Contractors called first aren't just skilled, they're positioned as go-to experts in a niche. Most contractors think they need to offer every service possible to get more work. They list 20 different capabilities on their website and bid on any project that comes up. This seems logical, right? But in actuality, this works against you. Here's the counterintuitive truth that specializing actually opens more doors than trying to do everything for everyone. When you specialize, you become the person GCs think of first for specific problems. Instead of being one of 50 contractors who can do basic electrical work, you become the guy who specializes in medical facility electrical systems. Instead of being another general contractor, you become the expert in historic building renovations. This focus makes you more memorable and more valuable. Let me show you how to identify your specific expertise area and then problems you can solve better than anyone else in your market. Look at your past wins, projects you nailed faster with fewer headaches, and ask yourself which problems other contractors ping you about. These patterns point to your natural expertise areas. Next, think about the problems you solve that other contractors struggle with. Maybe you're really good at working around existing tenants. Maybe you understand complex permitting requirements. Maybe you have experience with specific building materials or techniques. The key is finding something you do better than your competition and making that your specialty. Now, here's how to demonstrate expertise through content, case studies, and industry involvement. Publish one guide, one video, and one case study that solves a common GC headache in your niche. Background research shows content marketing generates 3 times more leads than traditional methods at 62% lower cost. Case studies are your secret weapon for proving expertise. Document your projects with before and after photos. Explain the specific challenges you faced and how you solved them. Include measurable results like time saved, costs reduced, or problems prevented. These stories show prospects exactly what you can do for them. Get involved in your industry beyond just doing the work. Join trade associations, attend conferences, speak at industry events, write articles for trade publications. Every time someone sees your name connected to your specialty, you build credibility as the expert in that area. Here's how to leverage social proof and past project success stories to build credibility with new projects. According to the research, 88% of buyers trust online reviews like personal referrals. So lead with a strong testimonial on your homepage. Get written testimonials that mention specific results you've achieved. Show off certifications and industry memberships. These trust badges tell prospects you meet professional standards. List the major projects you've completed. Name the well-known companies you've worked with, and this social proof makes new prospects more confident in choosing you. These communication strategies position you as a consultant rather than just another contractor bidding on work. Start with how you talk about problems. Instead of just saying what you do, explain why certain approaches work better. Share insights about industry trends that affect your projects. Offer solutions to problems they didn't even know that they had. When a GC calls about a project, don't just provide a quote. Ask open-ended questions about their specific challenges. Suggest improvements to their plans. Point out potential issues they might face. This positions you as the expert who can help them succeed, not just someone who executes their vision. When you shift from quoting to advising, GCs lock in budgets up front instead of chasing low bids. So you avoid price wars and secure premium rates. Being seen as an expert means GCs come to you with budgets already approved instead of competing in bidding wars. They've already decided they need your specialty in your work. They're calling to confirm you can do the work and negotiate terms, not to see if you're the cheapest option. These tactics work, but only when you put them into action consistently. The contractors who never worry about their next project understand that lead generation isn't about waiting or hoping. It's about creating systems that make you indispensable. Here's what you can do this week. First, research 3 GCs and help them this week. Second, write one quick blog post on your top niche problem. Third, Ping a past client for a referral introduction. So stop letting your pipeline control you. I want you to own your schedule and your cash flow instead. If you found these steps useful, hit the like and subscribe button below so you never miss a tactic that fills your pipeline. And if you want the tool we use to track these follow-ups automatically, check the link in the description. We'll see you soon in the next one.